It's Cash Color Cannabis, a high level of conversation on LivehiphopDaily.tv, and this episode is sponsored by Bossville Farms. What do you know about Bossville Farms? Well, what you do know can win you 2 tickets to their 420 bash, and this is what you got to do. Watch our episode with Bossville Farms' own Derek Muhammad and answer this question. What was Derek Muhammad doing before he started the farm? The giveaway will be taking place on Bossville's social media page and will be running all the way through up to April 20th. There will be 3 winners. Prizes will range from apparel to gift cards to tickets to their 420 bash. And in order to participate, you must follow Bossville on all social media platforms and sign up to their newsletter on Bossville's website. So don't hesitate right now. Follow Bossville Farms. Go watch our episode with Derek Muhammad and tell us right now what Derek Muhammad was doing before he started the farm. It's actually a very interesting story, so please watch that episode. It was hilarious. All right, so also, without further ado, I got 2 Litty B's in the building with me, man. What up?
Hey.
Buzz. That is what's good, man. You know, so I was introduced to you by Liz and Naki a little while ago, and they was like, yo, I got somebody for y'all show. And I was like, who? And they said, Litty B's. And like you was just mentioning, what was my first thought when I heard the term Litty B's? And I was like, honey? You know, I'm always open to new guests. So I was like, oh, I'm interested in this. And then I met y'all, and I'm like, okay, I'm glad I did that.
Oh,
man. I'm glad I did that. So, like I said, I got the Litty B's in the building, man. And without further ado, before we get all the way into the story of the brand and everything else that we're going to talk about tonight, please introduce yourselves and tell us what y'all do.
You can go first.
Okay. I'm Tiana, and what I do,
Yeah.
like
Real job?
real life.
Oh, no, you can just...
Oh, I mean, if we talking real life, ain't no shame in my game. I'm a preschool teacher.
Are you really?
Yeah, I am.
All right, Abbott Elementary.
Okay. You see how I'm
Real
dressing?
life Janine.
Janine all day.
Yeah.
But no, for Litty Bees, I'm pretty much just like half of the Stoner Bees. She's like the brains, and I'm like the let's do crazy shit.
That's what's up. Let's talk to the
yeah.
brains now.
Yeah, so I'm Quill. My real job is actually in sales. But like Tiana said, I'm pretty much like, I'm the backbone of Litty Bees.
Oh.
So all the internet stuff, the branding, the packaging, that's me. She's the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, I mean, she does everything. Like, I literally like brought it to her. I was like, yo, I want to make a business. And she was like, okay, Tiana, like, you have ADHD. You want to do everything. And I was like, no. I want a business. And she was like, okay, shut up. And then third time the charm, I swear. And I was like, babe, I want a business. And she was like, all right. And here we are.
Yep.
All right, that's what's up. Well, we're going to get to the do part in a second, man. But before we get into the story behind Litty Bees, I also want to get into your story with the plant. When did y'all 2 discover cannabis?
So for me, I discovered it a while back. I did not like it initially. I had a very bad trip. Very, very bad trip.
How bad?
Hallucination, falling out of chair, getting left at the park.
Was it weed you was smoking?
Yeah, it was weed.
Okay, just making sure.
Like I was a square before then, and I think I was probably like 19, maybe younger. And I tried again around my 25th birthday, and I was like, okay, a little anxiety is helping. Kept on. I was like, okay, I like this, and it's been full-fledged since then.
That's what's up, Tina. Are you a consumer?
Oh, I am. I'm a newly consumer, though. So
Okay.
I'm 24. So the first 22 years of my life, I did not consume. It wasn't that I thought it was bad.
Yeah.
I was just like, I mean, I'm pretty dope by myself. Why even worry about it? And then my brother did it, and my mom was like, okay. So I was like, damn, I might can do this. You know, I'm just going to try it out.
You said your mom do it?
No, what my mom does, but my brother does too.
Oh, that's what's up.
And I was like, yo, like, I might give it a try. Like,
Family stoners.
yeah, no harm, no foul. And then we have a friend, and he was like, hey, you want to smoke? And I was like, shit, why not?
I think it's pretty dope that your mom smokes, your brother smokes. Like I was speaking a little while ago about when it comes to black families, there's normally a generational issue when it comes to it's normally different ways of how each generation views cannabis. Like I mentioned that my mom, civil rights era, she's still like any drug is wrong. I grew up where Snoop Dogg, and like I say, I learned how to roll the blunt listening to Redman's how to roll the blunt. So
nice.
my whole era was let's just roll. You know what I'm saying? And then I got a nephew and I got nieces who that's what you grew up with in the era where you know about a black president and legal weed. Like as far as you can, you know what I'm saying? That's how we all came through. Like most black families can actually relate to that story. I think it's cool that your family is like, yo, let's just do this in this house.
Yeah, no, like my grandma smokes and everything.
That's
like,
what's up.
Like,
She said every generation of our
like,
family.
no. Like,
get it in.
Like a family that smokes together stays together. You know, like we keep that. You know.
That's what's up. So
Deep quote.
It is.
yeah, that is a deep quote. Since you started consuming, have you thought about why you actually do though? Like, is it for anxiety? Is it to help you kind of zone in on things when you're kind of like drifting off? Like, is there a reason why you?
It's gonna sound very childish. I like to see the smoke.
Oh, that does sound childish, but it's cool.
And what's crazy is because of course, when you first start smoking, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna smoke this blunt, and it's like little smokes, and then
little smokes,
little light smokes, and then we have a hookah. I've been a hookah smoker forever, and like I was like, I'm gonna put this in my hookah, and then like to see it go big in my hookah, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like a kid in a candy store.
You put weed in your hookah?
Oh, of course.
It's called a mookie.
Really? Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Get out of here! What up, Rod? I didn't see you come in. Yo, that's a real thing.
That's
Yeah.
serious.
You
Yeah.
get the tobacco-free shisha.
Oh man.
Line it up. Yeah.
I know that. I know. I've seen CBD. It was a shisha. I've seen that 'cause I
Yeah.
actually worked with a brand that had that, and I thought that was cool. I don't hookah. I always think it was kind of a weird thing to do, but.
Well, like you get more of it. You get more of the sensation and a longer lasting feeling from the hookah than you do just smoking a regular blunt. Like
It's a water pipe with some more steps.
I feel you. Yeah, basically. I just always felt awkward holding the thing, and just, it's just always
yeah.
weird. Like,
The
so
hose.
what do I do? I'm normally used to passing something, and now I'm like, so
You
I just
gotta get
hold
the
this.
hookah with the stand so you can put it on the side.
Right.
Yeah, it got all kind of gizmos and gadgets for it.
So are y'all one of them people who have like a hookah in your house? Like, are y'all
yeah,
are y'all them people?
yeah. I turned like 19, and like my 19th birthday gift, I was staying in Athens, and I was there by myself, and I said, you know what I'm gonna do?
Get a
Actually,
hookah?
not. It wasn't 19. It was 18. I said I'm gonna go buy me a hookah. That's what I'm gonna go do. I went and bought a hookah, and I went to my dorm. Well, not my dorm, my apartment, and I lit it up, and I was just like, okay, and I would just like sit there, like I'm just Sex in the City with my little.
And that's
my
how I
little
feel.
drink.
Like, so when you hookahing in the house, like, so you just hitting the hookah and watching TV, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, music on.
Watching TV, doing homework.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Painting
maybe
toenails,
I need to stop.
everything.
I need to stop discriminating. Maybe I should try a hookah one day.
Yes. If you need a spot, let me know.
You gotta carve out some time though. You need at least an hour and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get you some good coals. It'll
Oh,
burn
yeah.
a long time.
Oh, see, yeah, this
The
is such a
coconut,
commitment.
let
This
me
is such a
use that.
Yeah,
commitment
coconut.
now.
The coconut coals when you
Yeah.
got to eat, and it's cocoa nara or cocoa earth. Those are the only two you can use.
See, I microdose even when I do smoke, so I'm like, I can hit 3-4 times and put it out. But clearly, hookah's like a commitment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah.
like we go big or go home.
Okay.
Like, it's like smoking edibles. We go big or go home.
Yeah.
We're not amateurs here anymore.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You know, so the name Litty Bees is actually super dope. Like I say, my first thought when I heard it was honey. I assumed it was some version of honey, infused honey, CBD honey. Y'all was doing something with honey, man. But talk to me about how these two stoner bees came up with the idea of Litty Bees.
Literally, pandemic time, sitting in the house.
Oh,
Yeah.
pandemic time
Yeah.
brought so many good
Yeah.
ideas.
Having the hardest time finding a regular plug. That led pretty much to all of it.
Boy, we being so honest today.
Might as well. And then as far as the honey aspect, once again, sitting in the house during pandemic time.
Were we
looking-
having like Popeyes that day?
Yeah, we can talk about it, yeah. Looking on Facebook, I found the old white man looking for like an apprentice to work for his beekeeping shop. And just like, okay, let's go.
Learn how to beekeep?
Yeah.
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 Yo, COVID really did spark like so many weird ideas
Yeah.
for people. So you became a late life beekeeper.
A black beekeeper.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and he was looking for, that's so wild, he was looking for an apprentice, and here comes Quill.
Yeah.
And he was cool with this. He was like, okay.
When I say he's the oldest, he's like 72, old, hippie white guy. And he was like, look, if you gonna do the work, I'll teach you how to do it. And that was it.
I'm here now for this. Tell me about beekeeping. Like so what's beekeeping, what's the world of beekeeping like? Like, so I mean, I know it entails something. Like,
So for me personally, it's putting on this big old hazmat suit.
I saw it. I watched American Dad one time, and I remember
Yeah.
Steve trying to have
Putting
bees.
it on and watching Mr. Bill with his puffer blow out the bees. Pretty much all I do at this point is I just scrape the honey off. But I watch him do a lot of it. It's he treats them like his babies.
Yeah.
It's a lot of baby in it.
How long does that take? Like, I know we feel like that should take a while.
It's a seasonal thing.
Okay.
As far as the bees, like creating the honey, repopulating, that's all done within a season. So a lot of times it's dead time. They're sitting in their hive, sitting in their box, and we're just waiting.
Wow, and that's your job now. That's a thing you do.
It's like a once a week thing.
Ain't no shame in it. You learn how to do something during
I
COVID.
get some good honey out of it. Look,
Right.
really good honey out of it.
And you got a skill that most people don't have and don't want.
Definitely. Bees, they actually don't. People think they sting a lot and, really scared of them. But
Yeah.
once you get comfortable with them and they're like dogs, let them sniff you, let them, get on you. Yeah. It's all good.
Trust me,
It's
I'm
all
with
good.
you.
I feel like it's like getting really too close to a snake. Like, yeah,
Right,
they,
it's just like,
they
that's
seem
different.
cool, and then one day they might realize you're a person.
Like, some gonna switch. Like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna make you mad some kind of way, and then
That's why I keep my suit on.
So you came through with the honey part, and you came through with the creative, like, all right, this is what we gonna do.
yeah, like I'm one of those people. I'm very artistic. I'm very creative. So like when I want something, 9 times out of 10, like what I tell people is just like the tip of the iceberg. So I was like, I want to do this. I want to do a honey business. But I don't want to do like random shit. Like I want to do, same people shit. I want to do like random shit. I want to do stuff that's like no one's thought of. So like, if you look at our Litty Pop, it's like literally the shape of a hexagon because I went and like found a hexagon mold with a bee on it to make a popsicle, like a lollipop out of. Like I'm that person. So when she brought me the honey, she brought me what I needed. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do what I want to do. At this
That's
point.
what's up. So your sister's a plug, and you came up with the.
Oh no, this is Bae. This is not
Yeah.
sister.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was
Sorry,
sister.
sorry guys.
You think we look alike too?
No, I thought.
Sorry, lock them down.
We gonna run this all the way back. I swore y'all were sisters this whole time.
Nah.
Okay, first of all, hold on a second.
Hold on now.
We don't look alike.
it's
It's
the
the glasses.
It's the glasses. Got
It's the
it.
glasses.
Got it. Got it. Got
It's
it.
the glasses.
Got it. No problem. So Bae is the plug.
Yeah.
And she brought you the honey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, where was you at when you heard that Bae was gonna be a beekeeper, dog? I would have blew my mind. Like, is that the best way to use your time?
Honestly, like I said, like whenever I bring something to her, she's never like the person's going like, oh my gosh, like that's stupid. Like I literally have done everything. Like when I say I've done a lot of shit in 24 years. Well, 5 years of being together. Because I'll bring something to her, she's like, all right, cool. Come back in 3 days. Oh yeah, so we're gonna do this. I'm a beekeeper now. And you need honey, so I made sure that we're gonna always have this.
Right.
And I'm just like, well, damn, I hope I never have to go out there with those bees.
Facts, man.
Because I don't want to do that.
Not
But
at
like,
all.
this is who she is.
Not at all. So we got the the honey, man. That's so crazy. So you decided to infuse the honey that's being delivered to you, and we now have a whole brand.
Yeah. It's pretty dope, right?
That is pretty dope, man. So talk to us about some of the stuff that you do have through Litty Bees. I know you have a variety of infused goodies that you serve out for the Hive. I'm calling the Hive your fans and
Yo,
your
I
yeah, I
like
did
that,
that.
'cause normally we
Beyonce,
just
don't get
don't
mad
do
at me.
that.
I was just about to
Yeah,
say,
yo, Beyonce,
cool.
don't get mad at
Sorry,
me.
B.
I don't need a bunch of bees in my comments later, but
So,
We split them up into 2 parts.
Yeah.
So we
Okay.
have kind of like our OG stuff, which is our predominantly honey-based stuff. Taffy, pops, like she mentioned, golden drops. Those are pretty much our main sellers. And then we have a couple of like niche stuff that's like traditional. We have traditional edible. Well, we got a lot of stuff. Like infused pickles, cotton candy.
infused pickles.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are
cotton
my
candy. Popcorn.
Popsicles, juices,
Yeah.
pixie sticks.
We can go on.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. Have you ever thought about whittling some of it down to just like 4 or 5, like kind of like standard things?
So we don't offer everything all year round.
Okay.
So like we have the honey stuff is always offered because that's what we are. That's who made us.
Yeah.
But as far as like our niche things, like we don't offer all those all year round just because 1 is 2 of us, and 2, such a big menu, everything can't stay like to its
We're
best
not
quality.
Cheesecake Factory.
Right. We're not giving you a book here. So yeah, everything isn't like all year round. Some stuff is just for summer. Some stuff is literally just for when it's cold. Because also we have to get it out there.
And then also the bees are seasonal. Now that I know this,
Yeah.
I didn't know this before. But yeah, the bees are seasonal, so you got to kind of work around what's available to you at the time.
Exactly
Yeah.
what they want to give us.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite product?
Oh yeah,
What's your
silly goose, of course.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is the pickles.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my fave, top two, and not number two. My second favorite is probably gonna be the cotton candy. But yeah, definitely those pickles and cotton candy.
It's a toughie for me. I like it all. I think probably the drops, just because I can pop it in and let it sit. I don't like to chew a lot of stuff.
Okay.
I like to get it in and get it over with. So that the drops probably for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You find out something new about Bay?
No.
like right now?
It seems like it.
Cash color cannabis.
It's like no, cause like when we're at home, it's like, babe, you want to do some drugs? And it's like, yeah, and it's like
Get her out of here.
we're just like, okay, we're gonna eat some cotton candy, or like we're gonna eat some gummies. Oh crap, we have gummies. Like we're gonna eat some gummies because they're so easy to just eat. But the fact that you're like over here sucking on honey, bro, like that's a new.
Yeah.
That's sophisticated.
Hey, it's nice
What
of
is
you.
it?
Pinky in the air. Pinky in the air. That is sophisticated.
Do you want your gift?
Not yet. Not yet. I
Okay.
could wait till the end of the show.
Okay.
I do. Right now, we're watching a lot of people get into the cannabis space, and a lot of them are using edibles as a way to get into it. Shout out to Ardent. Ardent, I'm a brand ambassador for Ardent. But people are able to use products like Ardent and Magical Butter to kind of just jumpstart their careers in this line. Do you ever feel like what you're doing? How do I separate myself from the pack of other people trying to do this?
Literally all the time.
All the time. But like I think about us like we were just like looking. I'm not gonna like slander anyone's brand because honestly I have a bad memory. But like I was looking at someone's brand the other day, and like we hand make everything, like down to the very last thing of our brand. Even like from packaging, like we sit there and we do packaging. Like we're not nowhere near like machine based. So like some companies where they take short routes or they use other types of the drug. We don't do that. Like we sit like this is our baby. This is like literally like our newborn that it's now about to be 2 years old. So this is something deep for us. Whereas like I see like a lot of companies, it's literally just like it's just edibles for them.
Yeah,
like,
or they're white label. A lot of places
Right.
use white label stuff.
So like for us it's a lot deeper than just being an edible company. Like for me, like on Instagram, every last person on Instagram, I either have had a conversation with them or
It's being personable.
It's been personal. Like
Yeah.
I have no follower that I've gained from me just saying, "Hey, go follow me."
Yeah.
It's been, like I'm a brand. This is what I stand for, and I don't just stand for edibles. I stand for us coming together.
I think that's cool though, especially as being that you're such a small company that you're so engaging with your customers. I think that's key to actually growing your base. Like these are these are your core people right now.
Definitely.
Yeah. Like when we first started, it was like I used to write hand notes
Yeah.
in every order. So like our first 200 orders, everyone had got like a handwritten card. Like I used to like sit there and I have pretty small handwriting sometimes, and I used to write like an index card thick of, "Oh, thanks for shopping with us, and I hope you're still doing good, and I hope you got an A on that paper, and I'll."
And how's your mom?
No,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Just add all
Seriously,
kind of
like-
extra shit.
Like people like they've come to me like, "Oh my gosh, like my brother's in the hospital," or my dad died. Like I had someone come to me, my dad died, and when they ordered from me, I put like 2 extra things in there. I'm quick to throw something free in there. Here you go. And oh my
Stop
gosh.
her from doing that all the time. Like, you
No,
can't
not
be
all
calling
the
her.
time.
I was
Just-
about to say, like,
Just like when people are
cut that off.
and I'm like, "Hey, like, are you okay? Like, do you need to talk? Like, I'm that person. I don't want to just be a brand. I want to be like a family."
I like that. So I like the fact that you're engaging like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be. I feel like people are so impersonal nowadays. I mean, I think social media, people have a vibe that social media actually makes us closer, but it actually makes us like further away
So
if
barrier,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's really cool that you are engaging with these folks and they're not just numbers or followers to you.
Yeah. It's like whenever we get an order, she's always like, "You know that person?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
I go to the name and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I just talked to her on Instagram 3 days ago," and she's just like, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you have to stop talking to people." I'm just like, nah. I know her.
What you gonna do when we get real big?
That's
Keep
what I was also
talking to
thinking.
them.
Yeah, what are we gonna do when you get actually that size? Like, you gonna keep talking to people?
Yeah.
You gonna
Why
hire
would-
people just to talk to people?
No, I'm gonna talk to them.
You can't do that. Like, I feel like there's some companies who do that. Like,
Yeah.
you could just hire somebody to be the you.
See, but you can't be me.
I feel that. Man.
You can't beat me. Like, if I brought like another person in here, they could never give you what I gave you. And that's no cocky stuff. That's just me being
just say
genuine.
it. Just say it.
I mean, I'm it, but like I'm it for me. Like, you can't be me.
She said I'm top 2, but I'm not 2.
Hey, it's real.
The other thing is, working in a state like Georgia. Georgia is far from legal on any level. Like, if you was even opening the AJC today, you realize how far back we are when it comes to even getting serious. When it comes to even getting medical marijuana like licenses for companies, like we're just so far behind, 3 years behind actually when it comes to that part. What's it like trying to operate in a state like Georgia?
We're dependent on a lot of people outside of us. Liz and Aki being one, just our community in general. A lot of underground word of mouth. That's it for us basically. As far as the products in, not to sound the way I'm gonna sound, but we can hide a lot of it under the beekeeping, the honey part.
Yeah.
So we're not necessarily living the business out loud in that regard.
Yeah, but like we're grateful for like people like Liz and Naki. They're like, cause like how we met them, it was just like we were doing this, and Liz, being like her little spy ninja self, walked up to me and was like, "Hey, I know what this is, and we have a market for you." And I was just like,
Did she say it like that? I feel like she did that.
"No,
Yeah.
Seriously, like we were at Adam.
I know what this is, and I got something for you.
Like, and we have a market for you." And I'm like, first of all, white woman,
Yeah.
don't you walk up to me like that about what I got?
I feel like a Netflix special is about to start.
I'm like, but like, because she is who she is, and me being who I am, I'm a risk taker. So I'm like, all right, girl.
Yeah, this is Netflix happening, like
We're
a
gonna do
Netflix
this.
special.
And like literally since day one, like they've been in our corner. So like just people coming up to us like that on some not weird stuff, we build our circle. Like, so where we don't have to always hide, we know, oh, we can live out our truth in our circle, in our community, even though we can't live it in Georgia.
I believe that. That's dope. And you have mentioned Liz and Naki's name a couple of times. And for those who don't know, Liz and Naki, they've actually been on the show before. Mystic District is a super dope event. They put on. They also High Five Supper Club if y'all follow them on social media. But one of the things that you will be participating in is their Mystic District event coming up soon. How did you find? Well, you actually did tell us how you found that. I'm glad you just kind of segued into that.
Yeah,
she said like a ninja. She came through.
She did. Like, so we were at this market, right? It's called like Maker's Market. I found it some kind of way, and like I said, I'm a risk taker, so I'm like, babe, we're gonna go do this shit. And she's like, okay, whatever.
Our first event.
First event ever. So we get there, and like we're surrounded, and we're like, we're selling, and Liz, being who she is, she checks us in. She comes to check up on us a couple times, and then she's like, "So this is cute. I know what you got there. I have a market for you."
She did it again.
But here's the kicker: it was like, "Follow us on Instagram," and I'm like, "Okay, ma'am." But then it was like, we came to the first one, and because like they're so sweet, so they're just like, "Here's an area for you guys, and let us know if you need anything." They're like so chipper. So I'm like, okay, cool. We did the first one last year, and like,
It was amazing.
it was amazing. It was like so dope. Like, we were outside, and we're outside this year too. But we were outside, and I was like, damn, I kind of want to go inside like to see the show. But like, it was so much of a show outside, you weren't missing anything. And like, just know, like, we were gonna sell our stuff, but we were also supported by them. Yeah. It was just like, okay, hell yeah. So then after that, it was like, whenever they had something going on, it was like, Litty Beast, and we're just like, okay, we're on the way. Like, no questions asked.
Solid story, because I've actually never been to a Mystic District. I will be this year because I'm a media sponsor. So I will actually be pulling up. Yeah, right? That's how you got here.
Thank you.
Because I'm a media sponsor this year. So I'm a newbie. Explain to me the amazingness of Mystic District, because they've been on the show. They told me about it, and it sounded like the most craziest underground rave ever.
It's like a rave, met like black market, met like farmers market, met drag show and opera. It was just like, it's
It's
much.
a lot of elements.
It is.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
But like outside, like in the outside vibes, it's like all lit up, and it's like you walk around, and it's just like a cool little vibe, you know.
A little of everything.
A little of
too.
everything. They have they like, I don't know where they get these people from, but like they go to like the cracks and crevices to find
They
these.
pull out little witches out the ground and everything.
Right, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, okay, never saw you before, but like once you see them at one of their events, you always see them. Like there's this girl who like, I brought a scrunchie from her, and I saw her for the first time at their event. And literally every event we've done since, I've seen her. And I'm like, whoa, she put you on the map too, huh? Like, okay. But like they literally, it's like the lights are set, like the ambiance, and you literally just like walk around with your beer or whatever you got going on, and you just shop and you meet new people, and like we meet new people, and yeah.
I'm all in. I can't wait to see
It's
this.
so fun. It's
wait.
so fun.
I can't wait to see this. And this year you're going to be vending. Well, you was vending last year, but
Oh,
this
yeah.
year you're going to be vending. Mm-hmm. Do you have any special things planned for Mystic District? Like we're going to see like Mystic District branded stuff out there this round? Did I just give you an idea?
Do we want to tell?
About the
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you.
oh my gosh, you already know. Okay, sorry. Like just broke like the wall of like television. But so this is like one of my crazy moments. So like we're gonna be having like fresh cotton candy there.
Okay, like a cotton candy machine?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're gonna have some fresh cotton candy.
You're forgetting the best part of it.
What?
It's gonna be infused.
Oh, I mean, I feel like we already sell
You know.
drugs, you know.
Oh
People,
my
I'm
gosh.
sorry, we don't do that, but whatever at this point. But yeah, like it's gonna be infused cotton candy. So like it's gonna be in different flavors. It's gonna be pretty much our same size of the container, but fresh. And then we'll be offering it at different times throughout the night. So you'll always get it while it's fresh. And then we're gonna have some other things too, but we can't tell you those things. But that's just the biggest one because I'm so excited.
Y'all scaring me. Cause I'm supposed to be taking a tolerance break, and I'm like, man, y'all about to have me like break that in so many different ways.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna have a tolerance break. Sorry, so sorry, so sorry. Like when you get there, just come straight to the booth. Like it's gonna be such a great time.
I'm definitely gonna come to y'all booth to see this happen in real life. I think the brand is dope. Like Litty Bees is definitely something I feel like is can grow in a lot of ways. Have you thought about how it could possibly grow? Like, do you see it popping up in other states, or actually having other beekeepers like chime in with you and be like, yo, I think we can have like this little ill network where we can help you out?
So I do have family members in other states that have reached out to me. Florida and a couple of legal states. So we're trying to see if that's something that could, potentially happen. A lot of it just comes down to trust.
Yeah.
So it's the waiting game, and we're still just trying to grow and, build our community.
Right.
And then also, don't let me rush y'all, because you're 2 years old. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
right,
Like
yeah.
what you never want to do is scale up too fast and too, you know what I'm saying?
Peak too early.
Right.
Yeah, and peak too early, because then before you know it, you burn out. And
Right, and then like you're no longer, and we don't want that.
no, I feel you. That was always my biggest fear. I didn't want to scale up too fast with Cash Color Cannabis. Like I
Yeah.
remember when we first did. I was talking about this earlier. When our first 2 seasons, I would do 3-4 episodes a Tuesday. You know what I mean?
wow.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, I cut that off. Like
Oh.
real
I bet you
quick.
did.
That's crazy.
I cut that off quick. I cut that off on I think it was our 100th or 200th episode. I was like, yo, we're done with this.
100
like today.
episodes, like, 3
That's
of them at a time?
crazy.
Yeah, we hit 100 episodes quick.
No,
like,
I'm
I
saying
remember-
you did them
Three, like,
at
in a
time?
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was doing that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if you go back our first 2 seasons, like literally you'll see like we was doing like 3 at a time. Like I can remember I remember when Nick Love was on that night. We had like Nick Love, we had my girl Emma from Creative Loafing. We had like matter of fact it might have been 4 people that night.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had to scale down.
I know that drained a lot of energy.
It did drain a lot of energy, but what it did was it put a lot of stuff in perspective for me, because I was like I say, by the time we hit our 200th episode, I knew I was going to cut that off because I knew by then the type of guest I wanted, and I wanted to make sure that type of guest kept coming, and we kept curating that specific kind of thing. So it stopped being, are you available, and started being, is this the person I wanted to book? So don't scale up too fast. Like I almost did that.
Yeah, no, I think like slow and steady wins the race.
It does, man. It does.
And-
Slow and steady rocks it out. Like we haven't hit our 300th episode yet. We're still at like I think 273 or something like that. But I'm
Yeah.
cool. When we hit 300, we're gonna have a real party.
It's just like we're cruising, like
And it's working for us.
yeah, we're here. Like we haven't left yet, and we're taking our time. So like we're good.
What have you learned about each other doing a business?
She's eclectic. She's unorganized. But like,
Okay, first of all,
Wow,
I'm finna get to
she
the
was
positive.
ready. She was ready though.
don't put my business in the
But
street.
no, like,
She didn't even have to prep her. She was
Right.
like, "Go."
but no,
list.
on some real stuff, like low key a genius. Like, if you need an idea for anything, that ADHD will pop up and it'll give you something.
Oh,
Okay, just to go on the record here, I do have ADHD, but it's been a bonus. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Honestly, what have I learned about you?
she learned that she could beekeeper out the blue.
I mean, I can't even say I really learned anything. It's just been mostly like assuring of things, and that's like, she's my ride or die. Like no matter what, like she said I can bring an idea, and while my idea may seem like it's a genius in the end, it's because she made it that genius. Like I can give her a game plan and I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this, and my ride or die, she's gonna make it happen. Like we need new packaging, we need new anything, and she's like, all right, I'm on it. Like she's that person. She's
That's what's
such a
up.
go-getter. Like I love it.
That's what's up. You know, I would.
Compliments.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I don't get this at home, by the way.
You're gonna stop acting like I beat you at home.
Cash
You're
color
gonna cut it out.
Cash color cannabis, man. This is the guest. This right here. We don't need 4 people when I have 2 of y'all.
Right.
Hey man,
She's enough.
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna exit stage left because I don't have time for this.
You are so dramatic. I love this.
I
Is she
am.
this every day?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
This is scaled down. She putting on professional hat.
isn't it cute?
Yeah.
Thanks. It's cute.
That is what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, I'm glad y'all found a way to work together. I know often it's hard to work together when you're in a couple. Like trying to do a business, like that's almost like the guaranteed way to break somebody up.
Oh no, we don't like people in real life, so we have to work together. Who else
Got
we
it.
gonna work with?
Got it.
I mean, we
Got
work
it.
with them because they're lovely,
Got
and
it,
yours
got
pretty
it.
cool too. But
Thank you.
on the regular
Actually,
ATL streets, it's
70-year-old white dude's pretty cool too, because
Oh,
he
yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
invited you into his tribe.
Yeah.
it's like old people are really cool and babies.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like something about being an adult, like
Those
that's
dang millennials.
18
Oh man,
to,
it's the trauma that
to
happens
being
between.
under 55. I just don't like those people.
It's the trauma that happens every decade for him.
I guess so. Yeah, but old people are great. And then like I love babies because I mean I'm a teacher, but like
Yeah.
people in the middle, no, we have to work together. This is like
Chris,
our
can
only
you-
option.
You know I'm recording a show, bro. Like,
Chris.
you downstairs? Just text me. I'm sorry,
It's okay.
Chris. If you're hearing this late, I'm not mad. I'm just like, dog. You know I'm doing a show right now. You know what I do right now, bro. Hold on.
what
I'm
time
sorry.
it is.
I'm gonna keep going with this conversation too because you're pretty funny. One thing I also wanted to ask you about was what is your opinion about what's happening down here in Georgia? Like, you feel like we are moving way too slow when it comes to getting stuff together when it comes to cannabis and not even cannabis, just medical marijuana for these people, like the oil they're trying to give you.
I feel like
Georgia is just so. I don't know who to blame at this point. Like, is it the politicians? Is it us? Is it the lobbyists?
I almost want to
Like,
blame COVID at one point, man, because I feel like COVID actually slowed down a lot of
Progression.
what
Yeah.
should have happened,
See, I
and
feel like
now
we can't blame COVID though, because like anybody in their right mind during COVID had 1 or 2 thoughts. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna get high. If I feel like at any point in time, if you got high, you know this has nothing. This is a okay damn drug. Like, oh hey man, I can get with this. Like, there's no point where it's just like marijuana's bad. Got to keep this off the streets.
I don't know. There's a lot of people.
worse things on these streets than marijuana.
There's a
Like,
lot of state senators who feel that exact way. Like,
But I can guarantee
weed
you, like,
bad.
their children are at home huffing and puffing.
I can guarantee some of them are at home huffing and puffing. Like, I feel like the biggest hypocrisy with politicians is the things that they do versus the things they vote against.
Right.
all day long.
Yeah, like, and shout out to my boy Chris. Chris is a major activist. He's been trying to drag me into politics for the last 3 years. That's my guy right here who's about to come
Power to the
upstairs.
people.
Yeah, so I'm going to say all this before he gets here. Yeah, politicians, man. Like, they drive me crazy, dog.
It's like, I don't know what's worse, being like a hypocrite or being a politician.
I mean,
Like-
they're both
Are
the
they
same
one and
thing.
the same?
They're
Yeah.
one and the
They are.
same. They're one and the
like,
same, man.
It's like together.
It's almost like in
Synonyms.
order to be a politician, you have to kind of balance out some part of being a hypocrite, because one thing you have to do is find a way to promise things to people that you know you can't perform, but also still do the things you know you can do.
Right.
I can't pull that off.
No.
I can't.
I mean, you got a soul, so you know.
Yeah, I can't pull that off with a straight face, man, because I be seeing politicians every year. Like right now, I feel like almost every time we get closer to a new election, you start hearing people hit the key words. We're going to wipe away student loans. We're going to pass. We're going to legalize. You know, with the House
What
recently
is
with the
that?
MORE Act, we're going to legalize cannabis. I'm like, oh, so we're almost in November,
If you say stimmy, that'll get everybody riled
Okay.
up. A stimulus.
Oh, I saw that. I saw
I'm
that.
still waiting on
I
my
saw
other
that.
stimulus.
I'm still waiting for any stimulus. I didn't get anyone.
Oh, big
that's
money
unfortunate.
grill.
Oh, I survived through COVID. What you talking about? I didn't get no stimulus, man.
I will take his stimulus.
What? I didn't get no
His
stimulus.
stimuli. All 4.
Ask her if I didn't get no stimulus. We was doing a podcast during that time, man. I ain't get no stimulus, man. I was in my house super waiting for something to happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is
It's the sympathy
that's
Oz.
tough.
Yeah, it was tough, man. I made it through. I done seen people get PPP loans, all kind of stuff,
you
and I'm
need to
sitting
get a
there.
loan.
I was on the outside, like, what was that SpongeBob meme? I was like just looking down at people, just having fun. Yeah, they just throwing their hands up, having a blast, and I'm like, dog.
Oh no. Well, I'm gonna tell you the stimulus were great. I spent them
On Litty Bees, probably.
on Litty Bees.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So at least I didn't spend it on wild things.
Okay, I don't know, man. Well, I don't know. Make sure she didn't spend it on wild things, because
She
you
probably
don't.
spent on some clothes.
You don't want to get a knock on the door from the feds.
No, honestly, I spend most of my money on food.
I think, yeah, well, that.
No. Like, I'm one of those people where, like, I can have $10 left to my name. And if my food is $9.99, I now have a penny to my name. I do not care about the price of food. I have, like, trust me, being a preschool teacher, I'm that person. I'm just like, dang, I don't get paid till, like, next week. Oh, but they just said we having juicy crab tonight. I'm that person. Like,
I'm surprised you're not that person. Like, ooh, I don't get paid till next week, but they brought a Lunchable.
Oh, we gonna eat.
I'm gonna snatch this Lunchable from this kid because they ain't gonna know this.
Nah, it's the Miss Tiana.
This is why I'm not a preschool teacher.
Miss Tiana, you just said you were broke, but my Chick-fil-A just arrived. It sure did. Eat your Lunchable, baby.
Yeah, I'm sure getting
Stand in Child's Place.
Postmates delivered to school.
Oh, all the time.
Do you really?
No, seriously. Like my DoorDash, I have a Dash Pass now. Because the front desk knows that if Tiana doesn't put lunch in her mailbox, that means she didn't bring any. So be on the lookout because Chick-fil-A is coming through the door. Yeah, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, Moe's,
Willie's.
Chronic Taco. Hey, Chronic Taco.
Them kids really be waiting for you to finish eating.
Oh yeah.
So we can get back to school.
They don't care. Don't let me have my check day. Oh, we're having donuts, guys. Who wants donuts?
Ooh.
Oh, me.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm that person.
I like you.
I like snacks.
I like you.
I like snacks. It's time to eat.
Tiana, Quill, y'all have been amazing. I can't wait to see y'all at work in Mystic District.
Yay.
Yeah, so talk to us again about what we can expect in Mystic District this year from you guys. I know you can't give us a whole lot, but I know, again, just run it down for people who just missed that.
So we'll have our normal things and tings, our honey products like our Litty Pops and Golden Drops and Honey Delights. But then we'll also be having our cool niche things. Did I say that right? Niche?
Yeah.
I hate that word. Niche things like our pickles will be there for. This is like the first time we'll actually have our pickles.
It's in season, I guess.
Yeah, it's cucumbers. But we'll have those. We'll have like the fresh cotton candy. We'll have a lot of other things. But mostly we'll just have a vibe. Just stop by, check us out.
Oh, I'm gonna kick it, definitely. What y'all got for me? I heard you got a bag for me.
Oh, I packed it for you.
Am I supposed to unbox this like right now?
Yeah.
Look at Joe with the camera. I told you Joe's like the most amazing camera person ever. He's always ready. Oh, cereal bars. Oh man, this stamp. It's almost like drugs.
Almost.
No, seriously, this almost looks like the narco stamp. You see this?
You know what?
Call me.
Yeah, dude, don't it? It's almost like narcos. I'm like, what do I have in my hand? Did I just pull out the wrong thing?
No, you didn't.
No, that's
Keep
what's
going.
up. The cereal bar, I like that.
So we got the classic.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this is the honey drops.
Yeah, those are the golden drops. So you just pop one in your mouth. You can do it like the crackhead way and put it on your gum.
Oh my
Stop
Or you can
that.
just suck it like a regular hard candy.
Stop that. Do we have, what's this?
Those are pixie sticks. So those are like our jumbo pixie sticks.
Y'all gonna make me break this whole entire
So
tolerance
the white
thing.
one is orange.
Okay.
The pink one is strawberry, and the blue is grape.
The blue is great.
Yeah.
What?
It's the color we had.
Okay.
Yeah. Mind your business. Mind your business here. Be grateful. So rude. Just like put that on the air like that.
My bad. All right, and this is the hexagon. Is this the hexagon joint?
Yeah, it's a hexagon.
So that's the baby,
6, right? Yeah, that's the baby that started it all. That
Is the Litty Pop.
That's the Litty Pop.
Do y'all watch Marvel by any chance?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about WandaVision. I was like, oh,
Hey.
the hex. Oh my gosh, we're in the hex.
That'll be pretty dope.
I just nerded out for real quick. And last but not least, Lemonade.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it goes back to the narco sign. Like, it looked like a whole stamp. Like, you sure this isn't like something?
We'll play with them.
You know, I can't wink, so I'm going to say
She said, I cannot wait.
Can't.
Thank you. I love the packaging, man.
Thank
This is
you.
really super dope. I appreciate this.
Isn't it so cool? She did a good job.
Yes. Thank you, Quill.
Yes.
You're going to say thank you to me for, like, the products, though.
Thank you, though.
You're welcome.
No, I'm gonna thank her because she actually took the step to go and learn how to beekeep. Like many people would not do that.
Not doing that. That's what we have her for.
Exactly, not doing
She's
that.
adventurous with those little things.
I appreciate y'all coming through. Please let people know how they could follow you on social media, how they could actually make an order from you guys. I know every Friday is the drop day. Like, make sure y'all get an order in before Friday.
So, our Instagram. Oh, duh, that's me. Our Instagram is @LittyBees_. It's literally like LittyBees_. Apparently, like some loser got our Instagram before we did.
Stop
so we had
playing
to put an underscore on the end.
I realized that too at the end, not to cut y'all off. I was like, who got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, like what are you doing? You don't have a business.
No.
What are you? You
Shout
know
out
what
to-
time it is.
well,
gotta spell it out, too,
my
you
man
know?
Danny Digital's been fighting for his name for so long because somebody. Yeah, I was like, dude, who's Danny Digital? Man, get out of here. We need to find this dude.
Losers.
Yeah,
like,
man.
wasting time. And
Yeah.
then on Twitter, we're the same.
Litty Bees, no underscore.
No underscore. But if you type underscore, it's going to pop up anyways. But just Litty Bees on Twitter. And then,
The website.
oh, yeah.
Yes.
LittyBees.com. That's where you can, like, buy stuff and,
And
send
it's
us money.
LITTY.
BEES.
Because people will put in little bees. They'll put lil bees.
Yeah.
They'll put anything but the Litty bees.
Oh, we've been saying Lil for so long, man.
Yeah.
Like Lil's our thing nowadays.
And then, like, our card is in cursive. So, like, we give out our business card. They're just like, is that little? And I'm just like, come on now. You see that Y on the end.
Oh, Lily bees.
Lily bees.
Lily bees, yeah.
Lily Bees. And that's not us. We're Litty Bees @LittyBees.com.
LittyBees.com.
@LittyBees_ on Instagram, where you'll find your girl making reels now.
The two stoner bees came through to kick it. Thank you so much for kicking it with us. I can't wait to see y'all in Mystic District.
you
Shout
for
out to
having
Liz and
us.
Naki for bringing you through. I learned so much tonight. Oh my gosh! I can't
you're
wait.
so funny.
I can't wait to see y'all actually high one day.
Oh my God, it's a show.
I think we're about to see it in a second.
Oh no, we're not. Because,
No, quick story.
Uh-huh.
Last year at Mystic District, we sold high.
We were
Yeah.
tore up.
It was accidental,
It was
too.
such an accident.
Oh man!
And
Well,
like we ate pizza and it kicked in and I was like, oh my gosh. But my concern was that she wasn't high and it was just me. So I'm over there smiling like, and she's over there stressed and I'm just like, only I can swipe the cards because she can't make
Yeah.
it work. So I'm like cloud 10 over there on the machine. And I'm just like, damn it, I know she's not high. And if I tell her that I'm high, she's going to kick my ass. And I'm just like, and she's like, are you high too? And I'm like, yes. Yes.
Get
and I'm
her.
like, oh yeah, I'm high, girl.
Get her. Y'all are a lot of fun. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank you, Tiana. Thank you, Quill, for coming through.
you.
Litty Bees, you found a new supporter here. I'm definitely a fan of the brand.
Oh, thanks. We're a fan
Appreciate
of your
it,
brand
definitely.
too.
No problem. Thank you for coming through. That is Cash Color Campus, a high level of conversation. And this episode is sponsored by Bossville Farms. Please follow Bossville Farms and enter the sweepstakes. See if you can get a chance to win tickets to their 420 bash. We're out.